Hi, everyone. Hi, Diane. As you can see, Bumblebee is traveling today, so she won't be on. So, Diane, how are you doing? Anyway, this is Shirley from Shirley's World, and I come on here every Sunday at 4 o'clock to show you what I sold previous week, this past week. So, I'm a reseller on eBay and Poshmark mostly. Good. And yeah, things are still very slow. I would have had a better week. Well, not that much better, but I got on Poshmark. I got somebody that put in a big bundle. It was like six items, but their offer was very low. Plus, the items would have come up to over £5, so I couldn't do that. And then I realized that I didn't have one of those items. The smallest thing was the belt. I didn't have the belt that they wanted. So, yeah. So I texted them. I declined the offer, and I texted them and said I didn't have the belt anyway. But they didn't put in another offer on just the other things. You know, when I get a bundle order, I did get one this week. I would have liked to get more for it, but once they make an offer, I'm almost afraid. Now that's 3 things. It was a bundle of 3 men's shirts. I'll show you in a minute. But it was a bundle that I wouldn't have probably sold if I would have, offered them a higher price. Yeah, it was a low price, but it's 3 shirts that I've had for a while, and they're now out of my store. So that's a good thing. So you have to weigh whether you want to make the sale or make a little bit more money. So anyway, I'll go ahead. I don't know if maybe you're going to be the only one here, Diane. I sold 9 things on eBay, and I made 7 sales on Poshmark, but I actually sold 9 items because of that bundle. So, yeah, my son was supposed to come out this weekend, and I haven't heard from him at all. So I'm hoping he just doesn't drop by here in the middle of my YouTube video, but I think they probably would have texted me first. Yeah, hopefully. I also would have made another sale on Poshmark just yesterday, but I didn't have the item. Now, sometimes it's not my fault. I know it isn't, because I've tried, when I've sold something on eBay, I went to look it up on Poshmark to cross it off Poshmark. And it takes me putting in the name like 3 or 4 different ways. It isn't just always under the brand name. Sometimes I find it under what the item is, and that's not how it's listed. So I don't understand why it's so hard to find things on Poshmark. Hi, Randy. Yeah, so that would have been another sale that I would have made, but I had already sold it on eBay a while back too. So let me share my screen and show you what I sold. I'll start with eBay. As always, I sold 9 on eBay. Okay, the first thing I sold, this was last week, either Sunday or Monday. I sold this. It was a Tommy Hilfiger button-up men's shirt, an extra large. This was a heavyweight cotton shirt, and it sold for $19.16. And that's the sale price that was on it. I had a 25% off sale, so that must have been on the Sunday. That must have been last Sunday. Because my sales end Sunday night late, and then I usually don't get another sale on till late Monday. And I think this past week I didn't get the sale started till Tuesday. So Monday, even though I sold some things on Monday, there were no sales going. But Tuesday, when I put the sales on, it was a 0 day. So go figure. Okay, let's see. The next thing is this pair of black dress pants by Talbots. These were in a petite and a 16, size 16. They had elastic black back on there, but it had a side zipper, little dress pants. These sold for $15.65. And that was a 25% off sale, so that must have been on Sunday too. It was the 15th of Sunday, yes. Okay. Next thing is this pretty little J. Jill red floral button-up shirt in an extra large. And this it was cotton. It was lightweight, very airy. And this sold for $16.99. And it sold on Monday. I hadn't had the sale on yet. You can tell by the price here. I hadn't gotten a sale. I don't think I put it on all day Monday, actually, but somebody bought this, which is good. And it went to Wheeling, West Virginia. I forgot to tell you where the other things went, but okay. I'm showing you this, although I got this is supposedly coming back to me because it didn't fit across the chest. So she's asked for a return, which of course I give. And this was a little maxi dress, but it only sold for $12. So, you know, sometimes it's a blessing to sell things at a low price if you happen to get it back. So I only have to reimburse her $12. Sometimes, not always, but sometimes things they change their mind and don't send them. So I'm still counting it until I actually get the item back and refund her. So, yeah. This is a YPB. It stands for your personal best. They were little running shorts. These were really nice. They had a pair of shorts under the shorts. They were elastic pull-on pants with cord, and these sold for $10.39. This was must have been Tuesday, the 18th. Wednesday. Tuesday was a 0 day. So this sold on Wednesday. With a 20% off sale. I think the rest of the week I just put 20% off this whole week. So this went to, can't read that little print there, Warsaw, Indiana. This is a Madewell crop top in like a corduroy type. It wasn't exactly corduroy. It wasn't in the lines like corduroy. It was more in squares. It felt just like corduroy. I didn't know how to describe that, but it was in this pretty wine color. Just a pullover top, long sleeve with a big V-neck. And this sold for $15 best offer that I took. And this went to Lexington, Virginia. I'm not sure if I think I got this in the thread up box. I'm pretty sure. One of the better things I got. Okay, here's a nice pair of jeans, Carbon 2 Cobalt. These are men's, size 33 by 32, straight leg, with a button fly. And these sold for $20 best offer, which I took. And they went to, might as well just keep my magnifying glass on here, Brookfield, Connecticut. Next thing is this blouse. This was like a silky type blouse by Serenade. I've never heard of the brand, but it was a pretty little blouse. It had sort of puffs, short sleeves, and this geometric circle pattern, brown and tan, and this sold for only $8. I took a best offer because I wasn't just making any sales. So yeah, $8. Went to Bakersfield, California. And this last thing is another thing I took an offer of only $10 on. This is by Coldwater Creek. It's a denim jacket, women's medium. Was a really nice jacket, but somebody offered me 10. I took it because of the low sales I've been having, and this went to Connecticut, Goshen, Connecticut. So that's what I sold on eBay. So let's go to Poshmark here. This is a J. Crew. I have these things mixed up here. This first thing is a J. Crew button-up shirt. It had pleats along the front, and along the buttons had little crochet lace and a high neck. This is really pretty. J. Crew is sold for $20 on Poshmark. I netted $16, and this went to Santa Rosa, California. These linen shorts were in one of the boxes that Bumblebee sent by Hyped Unicorn, and they were size large, paper bag waist with a tie. These sold for These sold for $12, and I netted $9.05 on these. Here's a pair, a men's Nike. How I have these so screwed up, I don't know. Nike dry fit polo shirt in a size, come back here, a size extra large in this blue and white stripe. And this sold for $18, and I netted $14.40. And it went to Brooklyn, New York. This is a Free People little skirt, denim skirt. This was denim in a print, a size 4. It was a mini skirt, straight skirt. This sold for $20, and I netted $16. And it went to Chicago, Illinois. And Bumblebee may have sent me these too. I'm not sure. These are by Mason and Bell, linen blend shorts in an extra large. They're cute little shorts, and these sold for $12, and I netted $9.05. That was a best offer, by the way. These went to Nederland, Texas. Okay, now this is part of a bundle. this man bought 3 shirts. This first one is a Michael Kors long sleeve dress shirt in a brown striped in a size large. Don't pay any attention to the price because he's going to offer me a price at the end. The next thing is also a brown striped shirt by BKE. And this is size large. It was sort of textured. And the third shirt is by BKE also in this blue or sort of turquoise teal color striped in an extra large. Now, for those 3 shirts, he offered me $40 and I took it. I mean, it's a lot less than it would have been if he would have paid full price, but I made $32 on that bundle. And it went to Portland, Oregon. And the last thing is this pretty little, this is my best sale, this pretty little LL Bean wool silk jacket. It was a mixture of wool and silk. It was very soft. It had the zipper, it had flap pockets, but it had little zipper pockets too. And this black watch plaid is sold for $39. It was a size small. And I netted $31.20. And this also went to Portland, Oregon. So, yeah, I wonder if those 2 people are related. Anyway, let me show you. This is the numbers for just eBay, okay? This is from the 15th to the 21st of September. Total sales only $205.62. I netted $110.10. Average sale price $22.85. So let me come back here and I'll tell you what I did on Poshmark. Okay, on Poshmark, I netted $161. I mean, grossed, a gross amount of $161, a net amount of $127.70. So actually, I netted more on Poshmark than I did on eBay. However, the average selling price on Poshmark was quite a bit lower. It was like $17, $18, $19, $5 lower. $17.89 was the average selling price on Poshmark. That probably had to do a lot of the that bundle and a couple other lowball offers I took. So the total amount, the total net amount I took was $237.80. Now, if I take off the cost of goods, which you have to do, darn it anyway, my cost of goods for everything, all those items, was $63. So you take that off, I made $174.80. Now, if I have to refund that $12 on that dress, it'll be less another $12. So yeah, not too good. We're not doing too good here. Randy, it's raining there. Oh, hi, Kiki. Yeah, repeat customers are great. My daughter's been doing more with her photography too, and her customers, she gets a lot of repeat customers in her photography business, which is really good. The best way to get customers in photography for sure. So that's what I did all week. Wasn't good, but at least it's something, and a few things have left my inventory more things left than came in, than I put in. So that's always a plus. I also have been busy photographing and listing and drafting. So I have 3 days worth. I have through Wednesday drafts ready. So that's nice to feel that you have, you don't have to for sure something you want to do instead of listing and doing this, you can do it. So, yeah, this next week on Tuesday is when I go to the eye doctor, so I'm glad about that. And I have to run to Target to pick up some prescriptions. Hopefully, I won't buy some stuff I don't need because I've already ordered stuff on Amazon. I had to order some poly bags, not poly, yeah, the poly bags, the cellophane bags that I pack things in. But that was only 12 something. But then today I put in an order for almost $100 worth of things. 2 different bird feeders. I needed some diatomaceous earth for my chickens. And what else did I order? Something else. Yeah, I was really into deciding how I was going to set my bird feeders out this winter so they would be close for me to be able to fill in the snow. And I ordered a big double, one of those poles with the hooks. Yeah, that you have to get into the ground before the ground freezes. So I ordered one of those, and yeah, it's much easier to order and get it delivered from Amazon than it is to try to buy one in the store and walk through the store with this big pole in your basket. So, yeah. So that's what I ordered today from Amazon. Yeah, close to $100 worth of things. Penny is transitioning, trying to transition from Farmer's Dog, although I haven't canceled Farmer's Dog yet. Farmer's Dog to Sundays. Free, it's not freeze dry, air dried food, all natural food. So she loves it. She likes it. And she's eating pretty much both of them. So we'll see. My cat, I think I told you, is still high on her fructosamine count. So she's on 6 units of insulin now, morning and evening. So yeah, she's outside driving the chipmunks crazy. I can tell right about where she is because it's wherever the chipmunks are chirping and the birds are chirping is where I can tell that where she's laying. Yeah. So I have to get her in after this. My chickens still will not come out of their cage area. They'll come out into the cage area for a while, but they won't stay out there. They go back in the coop. So the more I was looking at, I'm thinking, one thing, I wanted them to go out into their regular area because that's where they dirt bathe and everything. They don't have a place. So I made them, I had a big square, low container, plastic container. So I filled it with dirt and some charcoal dust. And I went to get my diatomaceous earth and I couldn't find it. Whether I've used it all up, I don't know, but I need to sprinkle some of that in there. And yeah, as soon as I put it in there, though, it's about this deep of dirt. So they can dust bathe in it pretty good. So as soon as I put it in, they came out of the coop and they're already looking at it. So I'm thinking that will get them at least out of the coop because they do like to dust bathe. Hi, Debbie. Debbie's here. Yeah. Debbie, Diane, Kiki, Randy, Diane. Yeah, I said Diane. Yeah, Bumblebee is traveling, so she's not here today. She'll look in later. So I did sell a couple of her things this week. Her linen from her linen box she sent. And that's about it that I've done. Hopefully it'll pick up. I don't know. After I have about another week's worth, another week after this week, another maybe 2 weeks worth of items before I have to get another box or go shopping, which just wears me out. But I could do just for a short while, just pick up a few things, because actually there's a couple things I would like to look for in Goodwill for me. So yeah. Now, as far as my decluttering, I'm keeping up with the amount of days. Like today, I haven't decluttered yet today. Today I have to do 22 items because it's the 22nd. But I could just do 22 items if I just did these 3 drawers right here under my desk. So it's not a problem. Because yesterday's I did just the top of my file. This wasn't even going into the drawers. It was just what was on the top. And then I had a little drawer thing, sort of like this thing right here. I have another one on top of my file. So I emptied that out. I didn't need any of that stuff. I haven't seen those things in years. So all of that could go right in the garbage. And when I start to do the files, I don't even know if I should count that. I don't want to do the files because I'm going to have loads of paperwork and I want to be able to burn that stuff. I don't have a good shredder. That means I'd have to take a lot of this stuff should be taken to a shredder place. But if my handyman, who hasn't called me back, by the way, so I'm getting really worried that he's changed his mind. I'm going to call him once again. I don't want to call him more than twice. So I'll call him again on Monday and see if he's just been busy or if he's not going to answer. So, yeah, that would make me very sad. But if he makes a fire to burn the burn pile, I can just, if I have a bunch of the stuff pulled, I can just throw it in the burn pile. So it would be perfect. So yeah, that's how I would like to get rid of it. If I had, we used to, this is when my husband was alive, we used to have a big burn barrel, you know, one of those big steel barrels with the holes in it. It was for burning things. I don't know whatever happened to it. I don't have it anymore. But you could burn things and contain things. You know, I could roll that barrel out to an open spot and it would sort of contain the fire. It would be easier for me to start a fire in that. I suppose I could buy one someplace. It would have to get delivered. But maybe Home Depot and that. I'm sure they probably have them. So that is what I sold Yeah, I'm not thrilled with sales of the week, but it's better than nothing, I guess. And yeah, I will be back here on Thursday in the evening and for a chat. I'll try to have some sort of a topic to make it more interesting. So, yeah, hopefully, or you could send me ideas, about topics you'd like to talk about. I want to get a video on here of one of my of decluttering something, not paperwork, that's boring, but when I declutter maybe these drawers or my closet I need to do yet. Yeah, I'll try to get a video on this week, or just coffee in the morning. So I will see you on one of those, or on Thursday at 7 in the evening for our chat. Thank you for coming. Hi, Kiki. Yeah, you stay safe too. And bye for now. I'll see you then. Bye.